Hey guys, back again for another video. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and also make sure you go ahead and hit the thumbs up. It helps the video to reach a wider audience. But y'all, we got to talk again about Married to Medicine because I happened to see another clip and I was just taken back because we have been saying for a while, like, what's going on with Dr. Damon? Why does he not say anything when his wife is spazzing out online and just doing the most craziest thing? But now I'm understanding him and I understand now their relationship because I'm just going to say it to y'all straight. He ignorant just like his wife. I wanted to give Dr. Damon the benefit of the doubt, and just say he's just quiet. But, in all honesty, if he is married to her and the way that she acts, only two things can be true. Either he is sleeping in another bed in another location of the house, or he just like her. Now, if you guys had the opportunity to see that clip that have come out regarding the reunion, it is quite interesting. Now, first and foremost, if you guys, know you follow the show, or even if you have been listening to my recaps, we all thought that it was kind of weird that Dr. Damon was suddenly speaking out and had so much to say with regards to this King and Dr. G stuff. Like, it's just not his normal thing to talk. Like, he normally doesn't say anything. But I thought it was rather unusual that Dr. Damon had so many things to say, especially being, a man of his caliber who never says anything. I mean, he never even intervenes when his wife is making both of them look like idiots. Well, listen, y'all. And y'all said this in the comments. Y'all said that you felt like Dr. Damon was still angry because Dr. G said, look, I don't know anything about cheating, or if you cheated, I don't know. Which, I mean, what do you want him to say? And it also makes it seem like, are you cheating? Because what does it matter if another man vouches for you? Because chances are, if you're cheating, you ain't taking another man with you. But y'all listen to this now. In watching the reunion snip, well, listen, let's just get into it because I don't even need to explain it, or let's just get into it because it's very, very disturbing that, Dr. Damon was harboring old stuff that had happened before, and he used this as kind of his time or his opportunity to get back at Dr. G, which goes into his character. And now it's making sense of why he married to, Dr. Heavenly, because they both is two ignorant individuals. It gets worse. Cecil said something to the effect to Dr. Damon, like, how is it that wives are are doing X, Y, and Z, and Dr. Damon is like, bet not nobody say nothing to my wife. And I'm just like, Dr. Damon, sit down somewhere because you live in some part of Georgia, right? Okay. Well, I tell you this, step outside of wherever you think you safe and let your wife run her mouth and see what happened to both of y'all, because just stop. Okay. But y'all, let's get into this because I was like, oh my gosh.
She called him a pedophile on social media.
Now, it's quick, y'all. So y'all got to listen. So what Andy is saying, like, she called him a pedophile, a pedo. Hello. That is what Heavenly said about Dr. G. And look at this moron. Like, look at him. Do you have a problem with Dr. G because of what your wife said? Like, this dude is ignorant. Like, I don't respect him anymore, because how does this work? Like, this is just too much.
He was like, am I a cheater? Am I a cheater?
And you sat there like a coward.
Did y'all hear that? Dr. G, like, you kept saying, am I a cheater? Am I a cheater? Like, nigga, if you a cheater, why you asking him? And he said, and you sat there like a coward? How is that a coward move? Because I can't say if you a cheater or not. Frankly, take me out of the group chat. Ask somebody else. I don't want to be the person to be the person that's verifying if somebody is a cheater or not. And why do you care unless you're a cheater? I mean, call a man a coward?
I mean, you challenged me, and I guess you just got in your feelings.
I don't believe in this. My wife can say anything to you.
You're not going to talk to my wife crazy.
Y'all, I was like, huh, what? You're not going to talk to my wife crazy, but your wife talks crazy to everybody. Not only does she talk crazy to everybody, she is so very disrespectful that I don't even have the words to say what the level of her disrespect is, because it's sporadic. Like, 1 minute she can be this way, then the next minute she's this way. Like, huh? Like, what? I have come to the conclusion Dr. Damon is just as ignorant as his wife. And that is how they're together, because she ignorant, he ignorant. How is that? Like, tell me how that is working. Like, she can do all of these things, disrespect everybody, but nobody can say nothing to her. How stupid. Like, I mean, like,
bitch, you better call Cadillac Kim, bitch, and get a read for you, because I'm coming for your ass. Do not lie on me, Phaedra. I do not like that shit. I would not have done that. I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it to you or anybody else. Me and Phaedra was not in a bad place. We were not. I was cool with Phaedra until this. But you're not finna put all that on me. That was her scheme. But if she...
just ignorant, like rambling, crazy, each and every time. This is his wife.
Why are you throwing all the shade at the new couples, and why are you so pressed about Faye? I don't give a fuck what Faye do, okay? All I'm saying is we didn't know she was bringing no damn body. Lord Toxic. We didn't know she was bringing nobody. No, nobody give a fuck. Last year she came by herself. Ain't nobody pressed. Why would I be pressed, Lord Toxic? You wasted your $5 because move that on. But since you said it, I'm going to go and put it out there. Phaedra already knew, damn it, chick. She knew him before the fucking speed dating, and she knew he was Apollo's friend. Now, she was trying to get a lick back just like Quad was trying to get a lick back. The problem was, this was the problem. The problem was, Apollo found out. So then he brings his wife. And his wife cursed the fuck Phaedra out, okay? I'm just lay it out, because I don't even give a damn no more, because you pissed me off, Toxic, whatever your name is. But I was glad that she brought a date, because last time she sat around by herself, and you could tell she was kind of uncomfortable that she was on a couple's trip by herself. So I'm glad the man want to get his name out there in the world, and that it's a fake ass relationship, but he's trying to promote his businesses per what they say he said.
Like, this is what she gives all the time, and this is not even the worst. Like, she has said worse, but for him to say, what did he say?
My wife can say anything to you.
You're not going to talk to my wife crazy.
You're not going to talk to my wife crazy? I mean, what? This is like unbelievable. And amazingly, you know, I was wondering, I said, I bet she worries the shit out of him. When, you know, the truth of the matter is, it seems as he is just as ignorant as she is. Because how do you even say that? I mean, you could have said nothing, but to say nobody is going to talk crazy to your wife when your wife is crazy and she, you know, her mouth is like, it's like she has diarrhea in the mouth. But the fact that this is what he says, and then to tell Dr. G, you sat around like, what? How, like, I'm confused. So now we know his response when he went against Dr. G, it was simply and only because he was using that as his opportunity to get back at him, which goes to show again, he's a little bitch because I guess I don't understand. Like, why do you want another man to vouch whether or not you are a cheater? I don't get it. But then to get so in your feelings that you are talking about it now, but yet Dr. G, who is a doctor, cannot feel some kind of way about your wife saying that he a pedophile. And we already know what that is. I'm just not understanding. It makes absolutely no sense. But one thing we know, y'all, is we know Dr. Damon is just as ignorant as his wife. So what we have is we have two ignorant ass doctors, both of them. So it makes sense why he does not have a problem with her behavior. It makes sense why he thinks that everybody, or what did he say? Nobody can.
You're not going to talk to my wife crazy.
You're not going to talk to my wife crazy. I mean, really? So there it is, y'all. We know we got two ignorant doctors, and we understand, at least I understand, are who they are. Okay. So I understand these two a whole lot better because, again, he is just as ignorant as she is. And it was crazy to hear him say that, like, two ignorant doctors.